The Shape of Water is a fairy tale for troubled times.
If I spoke about it, what would I say?
Cut! Take the game!
Guillermo del Toro is one of fantasy cinema's great modern directors. Del Toro's gift for imaginative, exciting, scary, and often deeply moving cinema is unrivaled. He also delivered some of the most memorable monsters of recent times too, by tapping into the great tradition of movie creatures that goes back to the likes of Frankenstein and the creature from the Black Lagoon. Del Toro has ensured that his creations are a vital part of his storytelling. His latest movie, The Shape of Water, is another masterpiece. Part period drama, part sci-fi thriller, part offbeat love story, it features another fantastic monster creation played by the director's regular creature collaborator, Doug Jones. Hey everyone, Greg here. Fresh off of his big Oscar night, we thought this would be the perfect time to take a look back at some of the amazing monster creations in Del Toro's filmography. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to GameSpot Universe, where we got you covered for comic deep dives, TV breakdowns, and movie reviews. And if you want to stay up to date with all the latest TVs and movies, make sure to subscribe to our brand new GameSpot Universe Trailers channel. Number 10, The Last Elemental in Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. One of Del Toro's greatest skills is his ability to make his monsters more than just weird and scary. He frequently treats them as he does his human characters, giving them personalities and even making them sympathetic and relatable. Hellboy 2's Last Elemental is a great example. Despite its destructive nature, this gigantic tree god is the last of its kind, and Hellboy's decision to kill it is a haunting and tragic moment.
You woke up the baby.
Number 9, The Ghost in Crimson Peak. Crimson Peak is Del Toro's least loved movie. It was a box office failure and was met with mixed reviews from critics who found the mix of gore, scares, humor, and gothic romance a little uneven. But there's much to like, including the gruesome ghosts which haunt the movie's gothic mansion. These bloody phantoms are both visceral and otherworldly, their high contrast red design a world away from more familiar cinematic specters. Number 8, Behemoth, Hellboy. This terrifying tentacle beast is perhaps as close as we'll get to seeing what Del Toro would have done if he had the chance to direct his passion project, At the Mountains of Madness. Sadly, the Lovecraft adaptation never happened. But we do have the Behemoth. It was inspired by the interdimensional horrors of Lovecraft's stories, and made its appearance in Hellboy by bursting out the body of Hellboy's nemesis Rasputin. Number 7, Trespasser from Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is packed with cool kaiju, but none of quite the initial on-screen impact as the Trespasser. It's the first creature we see, and this towering beast, also known as Axehead, gives us the perfect introduction to the destructive power of the kaiju. Number 6, Fawn from Pan's Labyrinth. This goat-like creature was played by Doug Jones and formed a major part of Pan's Labyrinth's poster campaign. He towers above Ophelia as he leads her into the labyrinth, and despite Del Toro's insistence that Fawn is neither good or evil, there is a strong suggestion that he harbors unhealthy desires for the young girl. Number 5, The Reapers from Blade 2. With Del Toro in charge of the second Blade movie, he made sure that his vampires were way more memorable than those in its predecessor. The Reapers are genetically enhanced bloodsuckers with 3-part jaws that split their heads wide open, to allow a proboscis-like tongue to suck up their victim's blood. Tasty. Number 4, Judas Breed from Mimic. Del Toro may not have had a happy experience directing his English language debut Mimic, but the movie did deliver one of his scariest monsters. The Judas Breed are huge, human-hunting, mutant termite/mantis hybrids that can imitate people by folding their wings and arms shortly before they rip your head off. Number 3, The Angel of Death in Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. Played by Doug Jones once more, this demonic grinning figure holds Hellboy's fate in her hands in a key scene towards the end of Hellboy 2.
At last, I've been waiting for you both.
Like Pan's Labyrinth's Pale Man, the angel's eyes are located elsewhere on her body, in this case on her wings, with the top half of her head replaced by a weird, cracked organic disc or something. Number 2, Itachi from Pacific Rim. Itachi is the meanest, deadliest, and coolest of all Pacific Rim's kaiju. She spits gallons of Jaeger melting neon acid, can fly, has a lethal barbed tail, and just keeps on fighting. Also, she did all of this while pregnant. Number 1, Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. Perhaps the most iconic and terrifying monster in Del Toro's filmography, the Pale Man is the child-eating humanoid creature that Ophelia must face in Pan's Labyrinth. Played of course by Doug Jones, the moment in which the creature places his eyeball hands on his face remains a classic, unforgettable, chilling moment. Okay, that's it for me over here, everybody. Let me know what your favorite Del Toro monster is in the comment section down below. You can also hit me up on Twitter. I'm at GregFT155. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.